Hey guys, my name is Tara Babcock. Welcome to a new episode of The Tara Show. Last week we talked all about RTS versus MOBA. This week we're going to talk about movie games because guess what? The recent ones haven't been that bad. But first, let's talk about what you guys said last week in the comments. Christoph Kotarba said this. What annoys me in RTS is that it's more like fast typing and clicking contest. That's the reason why I don't play StarCraft. I feel like that's literally the most unfair and kind of stupid assessment of StarCraft that I've literally ever heard. Sorry, I know I see you commenting on a lot of our videos, but that was just awful. PyroNexus22 said, MOBA is not a competitor to RTS. They're absolutely different genres, so RTS will never die. There always will be people that like RTS and don't like MOBA, like me for example. Even if RTS will be forgotten for a few years, it'll come back, like Deus Ex and XCOM did. I mean, something old and forgotten is as good as something new and innovative. I feel like I can generally agree with that statement, but I still do want RTS to be the booming, new, amazing thing rather than MOBA, because I love it more. And once again, Apex Predator has something really interesting to add. As an RTS gamer, I've played MOBAs and liked them. They're basically the evolution of it. However, they're very shallow on the strategic level. You can't explore, expand, exploit, and exterminate as how you would do it in Total War StarCraft 2. I just love a deeper strategy gaming. 100% agree with you. Oh my god, I feel like RTS is just so much deeper. Alright, now back to the topic for this week, movie games. I think we can all agree that we generally hate movie games, correct? You usually expect a video game to come out that's based on a movie and they come out around the same time, and it's really just a marketing tool for the movie.
He has fought for his life since he was a boy. This is why you will lose.
In the past, it was publishers basically just trying to bank on big blockbuster movies like, Lord of the Rings, Spider-Man, that kind of thing, Transformers, James Bond movies. I mean, the E.T. game was so bad, it basically killed the Atari. My very first movie game was on the SNES, and it was Toys. You know that Robin Williams movie that I never saw? Well, the Toys game was absolutely awful. It was literally the worst game on the SNES. Well, at least it was my worst game, and I had like a lot of cartridges. But one of my favorite games of all time when I was younger was that Lion King game. I don't know if that was actually based on the movie, but it was an amazing game. So I've kind of had ups and downs with movie games, but the Spider-Man games, oh my god, so bad. Slowly we're seeing a change in that, however. It seems like publishers are understanding the value of video games and starting to, kind of just expand on the universe of the movie rather than just replicating it shittily. Is shittily a word? I just made it a word. I mean, look at Alien Isolation, which is an amazing game, by the way. Sure, the movie that it's based on is like 35 years old, but still. In this example, the atmosphere of the original movie has been embraced, but it's expanding upon it. It's using Amanda Ripley, which is the daughter of the original movie protagonist.
Need to go here. Them robots give me the shivers, says Zaka Waka.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, there he is! There he is.
And I was looking at
And
that too.
he just killed me. There was no warning.
Okay,
there
do
was
it
no...
again.
I think that's it, guys.
And another game that fits the bill that was released recently was Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor. When it comes to movies based on the Lord of the Rings universe, there definitely are hits and misses. This is kind of a hit. With Shadow of Mordor, they did something really smart. They expanded upon a very small aspect of the Lord of the Rings universe, which was really cool. Sure, the story of the game wasn't amazing, but it's definitely worth a play regardless. So this year, even though we may not see many more games based on movies, we do have a couple tips from the guys at Zoomin Games as well as myself. First, expand upon the game, don't just replicate it. Let us know more about the characters, or use different characters that weren't really the protagonists in the movie. Use a high budget, or at least a sufficient budget. Don't just be on the timeline of the movie and just screw things up and release a crappy game. And make sure you have people making it who know things about video games. It seems like a lot of the developers just kind of hire whoever and then the video game really sucks and nothing's next gen or good at all. Batman is doing it, The Walking Dead is doing it, hell, even Transformers is doing it to some extent. Alright guys, let me know down in the comments what you guys think of video games based on movies. How do you feel they've changed and evolved over the years, and what was your first one and what was your worst and best one? I'd like to hear it all. And of course, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and make sure to check out my personal channel down in the description. Bye guys!